Hi guys, Dr. B here. So this is a review on dimensional analysis with the spin of focusing on medicine, kind of like what we did in our first lecture. So if a baby is born at 7.6 pounds and 19 inches long, then what is the baby's weight in kilograms? So with this, notice how I kind of bolded the 7.6 and weight in kilograms because the 19 inches long is just part of, when a baby is born, what do they do, right? So they always give the weight and the length, etc. So we're just going to focus mainly on the pounds and converting that to kilograms. So 7.6 pounds over 1. This will be my first conversion, my first fraction. My second one is going to be the conversion factor is kind of built in. So 2.2 pounds equals 1 kilogram. So I'm going to I want to make sure I have pounds on the bottom. So make sure it's 2.2 pounds, 1 kilogram on top. So 7.6 divided by 2.2, that is my math in the end. So I end up with 3.4545 repeating. So remember that our sig figs is just based on the number that we're using for our first fraction, which is the number given in the problem. So this is going to be 3.5 kilograms. A pharmacist needs to fill an order for a 90 kilogram patient who was prescribed 15 milligrams of a drug per 1 kg of body weight. So that means for 1 kilogram, this patient needs 15 milligrams. So how many milligrams will be needed to fill the prescription for the 90 kilogram patient? So if you don't give enough of the medication, you're just not going to do anything. If you give too little, then it's not going to do anything. So if you give too much, you may kill the patient. If you don't give enough, it won't have any effect. So this is my first fraction, the 90 kilograms. So 90.0 kg over 1, because it's not per anything or over anything. So remember that this is going to be an answer with 3 sig figs. So then 1 kilogram on the bottom, 15 milligrams on top. So 90 times 15. So I have, this is the answer I have, 1350 milligrams. So if you look, this is 3 sig figs, then 90.0, and my answer right here, it's 1, 2, 3 sig figs, because remember there's no decimal after the 0. So this is totally 3 sig figs, so we're good. The physician ordered azithromycin 15 milligrams per kg IV stat for a child who weighs 25 kilograms. How many milligrams you need to put in the IV bag? So this is for a child, but azithromycin in general can be used. It's like in a Z-Pack. You may have heard of that, like when you get it for some kind of upper respiratory infection. Azithromycin can also be used to treat certain STDs, etc. Blah blah blah. So for this kid, it's probably for probably some really bad upper respiratory infection to the point where he's in the hospital because it's given IV. Probably because the kid has some vomiting, whatever. So 25.0 kg, that's my first fraction. Over 1, because it's not anything over anything or per anything. So let's see. So 15 milligrams per 1 kg. So 25 times 15, 375 milligrams. So let's see. On my calculator, I got 375, and then with my 25.5, I have exactly 3 sig figs. So my answer is going to be 375 mg. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Hit that like and subscribe.